drama is too much drama, and we're here for all of it. You're welcome to Big Brother Naija Updates Season 9, of course, and this is the No Lose Guard season. I am your host, Ruth Woku. So talking about everything that has been happening in the house, and basically what happened yesterday and about loose guarding, because some people are actually loose guarding in the house. Now, can we talk about Zion and how he's going about his relationship with Chinwe? If you ask me, Zion left that relationship on Sunday when Ebuka blew Chinwe's cover and was like, oh, this is what you said. And of course, we know the story. Chinwe said, no, I would never say that. I just said I held him by the hand and I helped him into the house. But my fellow viewers, we know very well that Chinwe actually said that she's been in one sponsor with Zion and she has all of that. I mean, anybody that knows Chinwe very well knows that it is not something that she could not have said. So yes, she said it. We watched it. And yes, when of course Zion heard that and Chinwe went to her diary session and she was crying, she was telling Biggie that Ebuka was trying to humiliate her, Ebuka was trying to put words in her mouth and out of context and all of that. But then, and we all know what has been happening within the week. There were cuts here and there and all of that. Not with my mouth to go here and yesterday the latest is that Zion is a kiss and tell. Yes, that is just what it is. I mean, the fact that he's left the relationship, contextually, he's no longer there. Chinwe is the one dating herself right now in the house. And Zion was telling Femi David, we've seen that synergy between Zion and Femi. I feel like the reason why Femi is not very close to Onyeka anymore is because Zion advised him against it. And yesterday, Zion was opening up to Femi, just as he did a few days ago when he was telling him about what transpired between himself and Chinwe in the toilet. And he was talking to Femi yesterday and he was like, guy, the girl know my spec. Like, he literally exposed Chinwe. He said Chinwe is not his spec, that he's been with women that are his spec before, and Chinwe is nothing like them. In fact, that the only thing that is his spec where Chinwe is the backside. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a car boot. Yes, he said Chinwe is not his spec per se. And if you ask me, I don't know how true that is, but I feel like they deserve each other. They talk too much when they're angry, when they're not in a relationship, when there's a problem in the relationship, they tend to talk too much. We saw Chinwe sounding like that, and now we are seeing Zion also sounding like that. I mean, he was like that, she's not really, but like at some point, he was seeing that she was putting more effort into making him become a better person. He was sending him Bible verses. And I was like, Chinwe, sending Bible verses for Zion to read. Wonder shall never end. See, there is nothing women cannot do for love. There's nothing women cannot do for a relationship. Like, there's nothing women cannot do when you want to catch a man that they're interested in. And, I mean, how is Chinwe sending Bible verses for Zion? She doesn't give up as a really churchy person. If it were Chizoba sending Bible verses, I would understand, because Chizoba actually does give that kind of vibe from time to time. Or like the Ndine duo that are out of the house, but not Chinwe. And yes, Zion did say that. He said Chinwe, she was doing that. And in fact, that his spec are women who are half caste, like mixed women from mixed race, women who are not purely Nigerian and maybe not purely African and not purely white. And he was talking to Femi, he was saying that there's this girl that he was with, that she's mixed and that she's Puerto Rican, and he was saying a whole lot of things. He was saying all the smash that happened between them and how it moved from the bed and how it moved to the dining table, to the kitchen, to the AC, to the washing machine. Zion was talking too much. He was saying too much, and that was that for his exposure. But guys, what do you think? I mean, let me see your reaction on this, because I kind of think I don't feel bad for Chinwe in the first place, because with the kind of person that she is, she kind of deserves Zion, and Zion too deserves her. I was feeling bad for Zion at first, and I was like, why would Chinwe come to say things about him? Because they have like a minor issue, something that would definitely pass. I mean, DJ Flo was trying to talk her out of it, but she wasn't having that, and she was just spilling a whole lot. She was talking a whole lot, and there was like feeling bad for Zion. All of a sudden, Zion's true color explodes, and they are seeing him. Zion said a whole lot, and that is not what a relationship should be like. If you ask me, I mean, it's a normal thing. How are these people even dating outside the house? Well, you know what Perez said is true. That is a very risky venture to bring your 5-month-old relationship into the house. If these guys knew that these things were going to turn out like this, because they'll definitely come out and they'll watch what we are watching, they'll see what we are seeing, and they'll see what we have seen. And I don't know if I'm rooting for that relationship right now, but talking about rooting for that relationship and how the ship actually is trying to sink. It has not capsized, it's trying to sink. Zion already said it, that outside the house he doesn't think that he's going to continue. But like inside the house right now, he's just with her because they are a pair and they have to work together to get the 100 million naira prize. But out of that, I don't think his heart is into the relationship. And talking about the relationship, while he was having this conversation with Femi David yesterday, Onyeka, the drama queen, the whistleblower, walked in on them. And you know how it is when Onyeka enters somewhere. She doesn't read the room. Onyeka just enters and she says what she wants to say, and even when it is obvious that these people do not want her to be there, Onyeka still talks, because talk is what was telling Femi that you didn't come to check on me. I think she was not feeling very well, so she was telling Femi that Femi, you didn't come to check on me. I was not feeling very well, you didn't come to check on me. And what about you, Zion? And when she was like, oh, Zion came to check on me. And Onyeka said something. She said Zion is winning my heart. Like, she said Zion is winning her heart. And this is the same Onyeka that knows that Zion is in a ship with Chinwe. Like, theirs is the most official, like, it's the most popular relationship in the house. And you're saying this guy is winning your heart, Onyeka. Okay, well then, that was what she said. She said Zion is winning her heart bit by bit. And that from the first day that she walked into the house, she knew that she had a connection with Zion. Wonder shall never end this Big Brother Naija house, so because how is he in a relationship, a 5-month-old relationship with Chinwe? And Onyeka is here saying that from the first day they set their eyes, so they actually looked into their eyes and there was a synergy. They knew that they had a connection. Onyeka is all in for trouble, if you ask me. It's not like she's looking for trouble per se, but because she talks too much, because anything goes with her. Like, she says anything that comes to her mind. But not like saying that Zion is winning her heart. To what end, if you ask me? And moving forward, the only person who is actually playing this game, if you ask me, is Nelly. Because of course we know, only God knows what would have happened if Chinwe had caught Onyeka saying that that Zion is stealing her heart. But why she didn't catch her, Nelly, who actually happens to be Chinwe's, they kind of have this friction because they didn't really get along well. Chinwe does not like Nelly. Up until even before she became head of house, Chinwe does not like Nelly. And we've seen her talk to Zion before about wanting to fight Nelly. She was even saying that any day Roots comes up to fight Nelly, she's going to back her. And yesterday, Nelly's regime is, everybody is happy for her because of course it's Women's Week, but there are a whole lot of underlying complaints. Now DJ Flo went in for a diary session and Big Brother was asking. She was like, oh, I cannot complain, no, because of course we know that it is Women's Week and she's a girl's girl. She had to support Nelly. But Nelly's regime has not really been favorable to some people, and Chinwe is one of them. First of all, Nelly put Chinwe in the toilet to wash toilets. And during her diary session a few days ago, she was saying that Big Brother and the Big Brother, Chinwe has to wash toilets. Like, it was in context, she was saying that. And yesterday, Chinwe tried to enter the kitchen while they were cooking. She was like, Chinwe, please, you're not allowed to enter the kitchen when we are cooking, except you are a kitchen assistant. We know the housemates love Nelly. Some of them actually, because the most loved housemates from what we are seeing right now is Anita. Actually, not Nelly. But like, Nelly's regime has not really been easy on some people. We saw the Mbadiwe twins complaining. The Mbadiwe twins, we know, gets along with almost everybody in the house, but not Nelly right now. They are complaining. Some of the housemates cannot actually wait for their regime to pass so that another head of house can just come, because not everybody is having it. Not everybody is having it easy. There's a whole lot of rules coming under their regime. I actually did not look forward. Let me not say this, but women's rulership is a whole lot. Women's rulership is a whole lot. And talking about Nelly, we kind of see that Nelly is playing Suj. Yes, Nelly is playing Suj. Now, yesterday, after the pool party and the housemates were playing Truth or Dare, they asked Nelly, that was Femi David, and I kind of think Femi David is very, very observant. Like, he sees and then he thinks, because that question came out from a place of keen observation. she asked Nelly that, would you still maintain the same energy you have with Suj when you leave the house? And guess what was her reply? By God's grace. By God's grace. Someone you are shipping with in the house. Someone she kissed a few days ago. And they're asking you if you continue the ship outside the house. And you're saying by God's grace. You know, I was waiting for Kayode to zoom into Suj's face. But unfortunately, Suj was not around when she said it. I think he just stepped out a bit. But why would she say by God's grace in the first place? And when Femi was like, no, be specific, yes or no, she said, is it not by God's grace that everything happens? How we wake up by God's grace? Who asked you to preach, auntie? If it's no, then say no. But of course, at the end of the day, she said yes. And it brings me back to a conversation that Nelly had with one housemate a few days ago. And she was saying that she wants a guy who can give her 5 million naira for upkeep. She's that kind of girl. And we don't know Suj's pockets, but Suj doesn't give up like that kind of guy who would want to keep, who can afford a girl like Nelly, based on what she has said about how much it will take to take care of her. I think Nelly's playing Suj. Yes, Nelly's playing Suj. If not for anything, we see Wani, who is serious about Sean. If that question were thrown to Wani, we all know what the answer would have been. If that question was thrown, no. This thing is just in the house for her. And it boils down to the fact that, you know, by the way, twins, part of what made them have that clash a few days ago because he felt like, okay, Nelly is actually playing Suj. But why would she do that? Is my answer. Like, is my question, sorry. Why would she do that? Why would she be playing him? It's as easy as saying, no, I don't want to be in this ship with you because there is Mayor by the side waiting to take Nelly. He said it in his diary session a few days ago. Now, while Nelly and Sush ship is fast sinking, we see our beautiful Tonita. Yeah, finally, guys, we have one ship to sail apart from the Wani and Sean, whom we do not know what they are doing because their genotypes both are AS. So we cannot vouch that that relationship will stand outside the house. But the Tonita ship sailed like yesterday. Those guys are so beautiful to watch. Anita is calm, and we saw that Tofa also is calm. And from what we can see, they actually do like each other. Now, unlike Nelly, Anita is not playing Tofa. She actually does like Tofa. And we see them last night. It kind of gave these housemates joy to see these two people kiss. Because last week, it was truth and dare. The both of you should kiss. And this week, yeah, kissing again intensely. Now they asked the both of them to kiss, and of course, you know, they gave us a show. And the housemates were counting. They counted up to 20 seconds. These guys could not leave each other. Love is sweet. Love is very, very sweet. And here is Nelly, who actually thinks that she's in the same situation with Anita, with playing the guy, because Anita, we know, we've already established that she's playing Suj. Now I think she actually thinks that Anita is also playing Tofa, but no, that's not the case. And she was like, no, stop them. Femi was saying, why are you telling them to stop? Allow them to continue what they are doing. She was saying, no, they should stop, please. But Nelly, whether you like it or not, your friend is in love, and nothing can stop the power of love, because love is very, very strong. And the party yesterday, we saw the vibe queens, Wani and Handy, giving us a show. Man, these girls have the vibe. These girls, their vibe is top notch. Their vibe is on 100. They're always ready. There's never a down moment with Wani and Handy. There's never a time when they are just tired. There's never a time when they're in the party. Like, even if something is going wrong between Wani and Sean, when they come to the party, Wani will give us the vibe. We can trust them for that 247. And I feel like that's the reason why her fan base is actually strong. Their fan base, if you ask me, is strong outside the house, because they're all about the vibe, and that is what viewers want to see. No drama is too much drama. No vibe is too much vibe. That is what we want to watch. And we saw the both of them giving us this dance last night. Rani and Handy giving us, like, it's how they move in synergy. Of course, we know that they are DJs, and they have a whole lot of dance steps already rehearsed outside the house. So yesterday was just like they were giving us what they've been doing since. So if they're inside the house and they're like this, then you can imagine what their lives are actually outside the house. Because, man, these girls are really, really hot. And talking about kiss, we didn't really see Wani giving us. We look forward to Wani's kiss with Sean every party night. Yesterday was full party. They didn't give us a kiss, but they gave us a lap dance. They gave us a serious lap dance. Wonder shall never end this Big Brother Naija house because children are not meant to watch. But then that is what it is again. Wani, Handy, we know them. They are all about drama. They are all about vibes. They are all about the moment. They are all about it all. Now, after the party, Wani, Handy, and Chizoba, they're actually having a conversation. And they said Toby is a player. And it got me asking because Chizoba said that Toby said he's going to take her from Ben. Was Chizoba in a relationship with Ben the last time we checked, please? Is there something, or should we start shipping, or should we start looking out for some sort of connection that we do not know about? Because where is that coming from? And Handy actually did play along with her. She was like, yes, it's true. Toby is confused. Toby is everywhere. He wants everybody. He's asking everybody out. Now, I'm not disputing that. Toby thrives on serenading. Toby thrives on maybe talking to women and all of that. But we all know that the person that Toby Forge actually likes in the house is Cassia. Yeah, it's Cassia. So when Wani, Handy, and Chizoba were saying that, oh no, he likes, and they were hiding to even say this thing, why don't they say it to his face? They were saying that no, that he likes everybody, he's confused, he's playing with this one, he's playing with the other one, he's doing that, you know, gossips like that. But if you ask me, I think Toby likes Cassia that is Kelly Ray's wife, because of course he doesn't know that she's Kelly Ray's wife. She's a very beautiful girl. That's who Toby likes. We saw that even in the party last night, he was flirting around her and all of that. So we'll actually look out to see if Toby is actually philandering with every woman, as you said. We know the guy talks a lot, he mingles with everybody, but he likes Cassia. He likes what he can never get. The guy is living in Delulu. Imagination one kill Toby Forge in the house because he's liking something that can never be his in his wildest imagination. Now, after the party, they were having a conversation in the house. Of course, they were playing games, and they asked Handy, who is it that you would like to smash? If you were not, of course, she doesn't have a ship in the house, so who is it that you would like to smash? And the first person's name that Handy mentioned is Ossie. And of course, we know that we've established, we heard it from Wani, from Sean, and all of that, that Ossie and Handy have a history outside the house. And why we are still trying to like grapple that, because how have these two people smashed before and they are behaving normal in the house? Like nobody's even looking at each other what kind of way, they are just so cool. Now she mentioned that one person that she would like to get involved with is Ossie. And after Ossie, she mentioned TJ, like Doc, now our doctor. And it kind of gives us what kind of men does Handy like. And after that, she now says she likes Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray, that is Cassia's husband. She says she likes Kelly Ray. And you need to see Cassia's reaction, people of God. Like, oh, hey. We know, it's been Toby all over Cassia. It's been some of the housemates. They like Cassia, we know. But now, somebody is coming out to say that if I want to smash, Auntie, I will smash your husband. Justice for Cassia. Because you need to see her reaction. She's still fighting with trying to keep DJ Flo away from Kelly Ray. We saw her reaction a few days ago when she was walking around them. Kelly Ray and DJ Flo. I think they played. DJ Flo was practically flirting with Kelly Ray. She touched his cheeks. He laughed, and then Cassia came and walked in between them, then walked back again, and then before you know, she pulled DJ Flo aside, and now it is now Handy of all people of God, we can see what Wani is doing with Sean. So we can only imagine if Wani is behaving like this with Sean outside in the open of the house. So let's now imagine what will now happen like when they leave the house. Now Wani and Sean are the same thing. Now imagine what Handy wants to do with Cassia's husband, Kelly Ray. And we saw the girl's reaction. Cassia's reaction was not giving at all. It was like, Handy, are they looking for TVD? From now henceforth, you have to stay clear of Kelly. And there's Sean also giving us a list of his sexual preferences. Now the housemates asked Sean that if you were not smashing Wani outside the house, to mention other 3 people that he would have loved to be involved with. And we know Sean's situation with Wani and Handy. They will not have him lose guard. They will not have him lose guard them. They've warned him before. And this is exactly 1 week they called him aside to warn him. Oga, you are disrespecting us. Now, asking with the viewers, we know who Sean would want amongst all of the housemates. I mean, apart from Wani, we know who Sean would want. Now, facing Wani and Handy and the way they were looking at him, Sean said the first person that he would love to get involved with is DJ Flo. And it's kind of because DJ Flo is someone that even the viewers do not know her sexual stance. Nobody knows if she's straight or not. Nobody knows if she's even into men. And this is Sean saying that because he wants to escape Wani and Handy, he's saying it's DJ Flo, so that there will be there's been no connection between them in the house. There's been no connection between DJ Flo and Sean in any way. There's been even a common conversation doesn't bring them together, and he's going for DJ Flo first. Okay, and we are saying okay. After mentioning DJ Flo, let's see who we mentioned secondly. And the next person he mentioned was Chizoba. Chizoba. You Sean. The guy is so intelligent, if you ask me. And he's so smart. And it brings us to the fact that we do not think that Sean is actually playing his game very, very well in the house because of Wani and Handy. He's not actually being himself. Now he said Chizoba. And then third, he said Anita. And this is yes. And that was when I said yes. This is actually the person that he's been wanting to mention since. I was expecting him to say maybe Nelly, because we all know that Sean likes Nelly. Another person that he likes is Anita. If you study Sean very well, you would know that his spec of women is not even Wani, if you ask me. Sean likes wishy-washy women. He likes women like himself. We see his friend, Victoria. She's that kind of girl. I mean, that kind of man that puts him up to his feet. So it's actually Anita all the while, not DJ Flo and Chizoba. But kudos to him. He played very smart. And yes, he was able to bypass being cautioned last night. And we saw Ozzy and Onyeka. Damn, there's a ship coming up. Now Ozzy opened up to Onyeka. He said he has a soft spot for her and that she's gentle, that she has qualities. Is Ozzy seen at all? Because Onyeka is far from gentle. Onyeka is far from everything that he explained last night. They were lying down together, the both of them. Their situation, their position was so compromised, and they were talking. He said he has soft spot for her, and I don't know if we would start shipping, because after that we're also seeing Ozzy and we're seeing Victoria also, and he was kind of flirting with her. But what do you think between Victoria and Onyeka? Who do you think Ozzy would better ship with in the house? Who do you think Ozzy should ship with in the house? Now that will be all for BB Niger update for today. Do not forget to give me your comments and what you think in the comment section. Until we meet on Monday, don't forget though, you don't need to lose guard. My name is Ruth Moku. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship, advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.